You gotta love this mailbox. That is really cool. It's made out of a old gas pump. Good morning. I'm in Fresno, California, and today I'm headed to meet with another one of my YouTube subscribers. His name is Paul, and this man owns several step vans, and I don't think they're operational. He says he's currently using these for storage. So I'm interested in picking his brain, learning a little bit more about step vans, and he has also offered to help me manufacture and build a new partition wall here behind me, behind the driver's seat. So I'm headed out to his place. I'm a few minutes away and looking forward to meeting him. Well, I think I've arrived at Paul's house. I believe it's back over here. I'm gonna go knock on his door. You gotta love this mailbox. That is really cool. It's made out of a old gas pump. I'm meeting here with Paul. He's greeting me with malted milk balls. Apparently he's been watching my videos, so he knows a little bit about me and some of the things I like. So I'm going to go get the step van and pull it into his driveway here. Paul, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
All right. I spent the last few hours talking with Paul, going over a list I have, which I'll sort of show here. I have a prioritized list of all the things that I want to do with the step van, not only mechanically for fixing it up, repairs that need to be done, as well as the build out, and it's all divided up in categories so that I can go through it and keep track of things that I want to do and need to do. And when I meet someone like Paul, he just gives me a blanket offer to help me with anything I want help with the step van, and that's greatly appreciated. But really what I like to do is go through and do the activities that the person that wants to help me is interested in doing. For instance, if it's something like putting in a black water tank, which I don't want to do, but let's say it's that. That may not be something of interest to somebody. They may be more into electric stuff, or they may be into solar, or they might be into working on an engine. I prefer doing things that a person has expertise in, that they enjoy doing, that is fun for them and interesting for them to be involved in. So we spent the last few hours just going through my list and talking about some of the things that Paul might want to do and things that he can help me with that maybe other people can't. Some of those things we came up with is putting a partition wall, replacing this piece of plywood back here with something made out of metal, more industrial, stronger, and allowing light to pass through. Another is putting in a metal battery box underneath the frame of the vehicle. Also, he feels strongly that I need to get my brake lines taken care of for the front brakes. I still have a caliper that seems to be stuck. We're hoping that it's a collapsed brake line, so we want to do that. And we're going to go out and look at some salvage yards, look for some parts for the step van. There's a whole big list, and I've never been to a salvage yard, and Paul loves salvage yards, and he thinks that I need to go. He says I'm a salvage yard virgin, and I need to go have that experience. One of the other topics that came up during our conversations was that I have two channels on YouTube, one for Seven Wonders of the World, this channel you're watching, and the other is the Wandering Step Van. It's a dedicated channel for the step van. Original idea was to be able to separate the content, make things way easier for you as users, make things easier for me creating the content. But what's happened is things have gotten really difficult. It's extremely difficult for me to capture video and separate the vlogs and the step van content. They seem to bleed together. For instance, getting up and going to breakfast with a friend and going to a park and then working on the step van for half of the day. So there's not enough content for the visiting with a friend and going to the lake, and maybe working on the step van in the afternoon is working on brake lines, and maybe that takes 2 or 3 days or spread out over a week. So it becomes really difficult to keep track of the files and to come up with enough content for the vlog for it to make sense. Anyway, it's just created a whole level of stress, and it's not fun for me. And ultimately, this channel, I'm not getting paid enough from Google, just enough for pizza. I get like $8 or so per video. It's just not worth enough to have this kind of stress and this kind of difficulty in my life for something that was supposed to be easy. So I've decided to make a decision here to shut down the step van channel, not doing any more videos over there, and try to continue doing the vlog format. And if there's step van stuff that bores you to tears, then fast forward on that, don't watch it. If there's stuff with me walking out of the park or going to a barbecue party with friends or a boat ride somewhere, just skip that episode. And I totally get it, totally understand it. Everything that I create on here on YouTube is just not for everybody, and I'm not here just to entertain you. If you find it interesting, great, watch it. If you don't, skip the episode. I totally understand. I'm doing this mostly for family and friends to let them know what's happening in my life. Anyway, so I just want to sort of get that off my chest. I'm going to post another little video similar to this over in the Step Van channel to sort of announce that I'm closing that down and there won't be any more content there. Everything in the future will be just on this channel, which is where I'm going to put my focus. Hope you understand. Hope you are patient with me in that and not upset, but you know, I just sort of need to do this for my own sanity and for my own personal happiness. It's 7 o'clock in the evening and Paul has a surprise for me. We drove all the way from his place down here. What's this little city here?
Clovis.
Clovis, which is like right on the edge of Fresno, I guess one of the little sub-cities, is that correct? And he has a surprise. Check out where he took me. This is so cool. Can you see that sign back there? That says 7 Bar and Grill. So there's a place named after me, and so they're taking me here for dinner. We're also going to be meeting with his friend Pete, and they're high school buddies. And I met Pete this afternoon, but I didn't get any video of that. So we're gonna have dinner together and go in. Thank you for the wonderful surprise. That's really awesome. I have to say, this is just such a wonderful surprise for Paul to bring me here to this restaurant, 7 Bar and Grill. It's just super cool and thoughtful to bring me here at 7 o'clock. What a fantastic thing to do. We're sitting down in the restaurant and Pete just showed up, and he is one of the subscribers to my channel too. So I have 2 subscribers here, and we're hanging out at the 7 restaurant, 7 o'clock with 7. So it's a 777 evening. Okay, here are the guys. And you've been following my channel for how long?
About 3 months, and I started off with you in Barcelona while it was dated. It took me about 3 or 4 weeks to get caught up to the present.
Yeah, he said he wanted to start with the old episodes and then work his way forward.
Right. So I've been enjoying it, and it's just all been good. So, anyways.
And you've been following for even longer than that.
Since April, I guess it was.
Right.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah. All right. Well, we've ordered our food and we're just waiting for it to come. So, good stuff.
And tell your friends to subscribe.
Okay. There's the plug from one of my subscribers. We're finishing up our dinner here at the 7 restaurant, and I think we're probably going to call it a night. That's probably enough. Thank you for watching. Savor the moment. See you next episode.